It was not to do anything in bad taste, the woman of the inn warned old Iguchi. He was not to put his finger into the mouth of the sleeping girl, or try anything else of that sort. There were this room, some 4 yards square, and the one next to it, but apparently no other rooms upstairs. And, since the downstairs seemed too restricted for guest rooms, the place could scarcely be called an inn at all. Probably because its secret allowed men, there was no sign of the gate. All was silence. Admitted through the locked gate, old Iguchi had seen only the woman to whom he was now talking. It was his first visit. He did not know whether she was the proprietress or a maid. It seemed best not to ask. A small woman, perhaps in her mid-40s. She had a youthful voice, and it was as if she had especially cultivated a calm, steady manner. The thin lips scarcely parted as she spoke. She did not often look at Iguchi. There was something in the dark eyes that lowered his defenses, and she seemed quite at ease herself. She made tea from the iron kettle in the bronze brazier. The tea leaves and the quality of the brewing were astonishingly good for the place and the occasion, to put old Iguchi more at ease. In the alcove hung a painting by Kawai Kyokudo, probably a reproduction of a mountain village warm with autumn leaves. Nothing suggested that the room had unusual secrets. And please, don't try to wake her. Not that you could, whatever you did. She's sound asleep and knows nothing. The woman said it again. She'll sleep on and know nothing at all from start to finish. Not even who's been with her. You needn't worry. Iguchi said nothing of the doubts that were coming over him. She's a very pretty girl. I only take guests I know I can trust. As Iguchi looked away, his eye fell to his wristwatch. What time is it? 11:15. I should think so. Old gentlemen like to get to bed early and get up early. So whenever you're ready. The woman got up and unlocked the door to the next room. She used her left hand. There was nothing remarkable about the act, but Iguchi held his breath as he watched her. She looked into the other room. She was no doubt used to looking through doorways, and there was nothing unusual about the back turned toward Iguchi. Yet it seemed strange. There was a large, strange fur in the mat of her obi. He did not know what species it might be. Why should such realistic eyes and feet have been put on a stylized bird? It was not that the bird was disquieting in itself, only that the design was bad. But if disquiet was to be tied to the woman's back, it was there in the bird. The ground was a pale yellow, almost white. The next room seemed to be dimly lighted. The woman closed the door without locking it, and put the key on the table before Iguchi. There was nothing in her manner to suggest that she had inspected a secret room, nor was there in the tone of her voice. Here's the key. I hope you sleep well. If you have trouble getting to sleep, you'll find some sleeping medicine by the pillow. Have you anything to drink? I don't keep spirits. I can't even have a drink, put myself to sleep. No. She's in the next room? She's asleep, waiting for you. Oh, Iguchi was a little surprised. When had the girl come into the next room? How long had she been asleep? Had the woman opened the door to make sure that she was asleep? Iguchi had heard from an old acquaintance who frequented the place that a girl would be waiting, asleep, and that she would not awaken. But now that he was here, he seemed unable to believe it. Where will you undress? She seemed ready to help him. He was silent. He listened to the waves.